All right, welcome back to AC Flora High School in Forest Acres, South Carolina. This is the AC Flora Boys hosting the South Pointe Boys. Should be a fun game. Good South Pointe team, right?
Very good South Pointe team. Another one of the best teams in the state for the boys, number 8 in 4A.
And so they're playing music, but we're going to go ahead and talk for a bit. We're actually going to talk about realignment.
We talked about, I guess, in the beginning of the girls' game, Jeff, a lot's happened in these last couple of weeks. I kind of not really talked about alignments. Realignment's really changed. A lot of 5, they really kind of mitigated 5A. They said 5A is too big, we're going to two divisions, and we're going to really bring a lot of those teams back down.
Yeah, so now 4A, 1A is going to be very big.
Yeah, 1A is big one.
Yeah. And then, 5A is like 40 or so. Well, so 2A through 5A is going to be about 42 schools per division. There is kind of the high school league's going to have a challenge, or I guess it's the athletic directors are going to have a challenge with regions for, especially because of the Rock Hill region, with Clover splitting to Clover and Lake Wiley High School, new Lake Wiley High School next year.
Yep.
There are actually going to be 8 teams in the Rock Hill area that are 4A, and that's too big for. It's probably too big for a region. I guess they could do it, but you'd end up probably having unbalanced schedules, at least for football. In the Columbia area, there are 7 teams, and you could work that out. It's like 6 region games, and I guess it's 6 region games or 7 region games, but it ends up being a lot of region play. But then the lower state, low country, there are 5 teams. In the Aiken area, there are 5 teams, so it's like a nice, a 5-group school for those areas. And then also Myrtle Beach and Florence, there are 5 teams or 5 schools there. Greenville area, and then upper state like Anderson, Daniel, and all that. There are 5 schools. I think it's 5. It's either 5 or 6 up in that area. It's either like, I want to say it's like 7 in the Greenville area, but one of those schools doesn't play football. Greenville Tech?
Yes, Greenville Tech being 4A is what okay. So let me kind of set the stage here for my non-upstate friends who are listening in. As I've said many times, I'm from a really small school, of a charter school up in Brazier. Greenville Tech was one of our schools that we played in the region and usually beat. We are a charter school that does not play sports.
Yeah.
You guys can put together the puzzle pieces to connect the dots. Yeah. It's going to get ugly. I'm going to be honest. They are not good at sports, and they're not like.
And they don't play
focus.
football.
No, they don't focus on basketball. They may not win a game. They may lose by 50 every single time in the first half.
Yeah. So if the target, because like the natural grouping looks like 5 for like at least 3 of the areas in the state, it would, if that becomes the goal and like 4 is too small, then what they probably would have to do is group like Gaffney with Clover,
I think one of those
Lake Wiley.
I think one of those rock hills that he pulled in that Greenville region.
And you kind of force, but then what would happen is I can't remember the northernmost schools. So we have, I think it's Westwood and Lugoff Elgin.
I also do think
they might have to go up and group with Lancaster.
Yeah, I do. I to your point, yes. I think the Rock Hill's gonna have to get. I think it looks like 6 per region, which means someone's on our team. Our region's gonna get pulled down to somewhere else.
Yeah.
I think we're fine considerably. We're kind of like in the middle of our Columbia schools. Like we have schools that are north and schools that are south of us. So I think we'll get kind of lucky in this sense, which we got unlucky, the last couple this region with our regions being all over the place. But
we should have a nice a region with, so it'd be like Brooklyn, Casey, Gray, Dreer, Army, Flora, and then depends on what they do with like Westwood and Lugoff Elgin.
Yeah, kind of just depends. I agree. I think it's one of those where it really just they could go either way.
Yeah. And then Camden's back down to 3A, and as are the Sumter schools, Crestwood and Lakewood.
So I agree. It's going to be a really weird thing for them to figure out. And other notable, kind of in our region, Camden did get moved down to 3A again, so no more Camden. However, Irmo got moved down back to 4A. Irmo's back at 4A.
Yeah, Irmo's back down. Oh, yeah, actually, there are more teams then. Because you got Irmo and LR.
Yes.
Yeah, so actually, they might end up if they want to go like to 6 or 7 or like a 7, then you push Brooklyn, Casey, and Grade with the 8 Aiken schools.
It's just kind of it's a lot to like kind of comprehend. I mean, you know, theoretically, you saw kind of what happened last year. Like 2 years ago, you're like, oh, we got like a bunch of Columbia schools, we got Airport, we got all these schemes that you're like, theoretically, you know, it's gonna be fine. Like you get all of them in there, and all of a sudden, it's like, nope.
Yeah, it's just weird grouping with
it's like
South Pointe, Lancaster, and York.
Number 12, Jordan Davis.
Trying to figure out who number 5 is for South Pointe. His number is not on my anything.
Ooh.
Which is not fun for me.
Number 2. Your AC Flora Falcons are led by head coach Ed Scott.
I heard Roosevelt. I was like, who's Roosevelt?
That's like Roosevelt. That's not So I think 5, as I'm losing my headset and can't hear anything. I think 5, I can't tell. There's an 11 down the bench, isn't there?
Oh.
Is that 11 next to 1 on the end?
Oh, that's a 4. 1, 4, 3.
Okay.
Yeah, so it must be 11.
So it's Landon Hawkins, which Matt checks out, and every other, he's 6'5", 190, so that checks out very well.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go, Alex. That makes my life a lot easier. I was a little scared. I was like, this is not going to go well if I have no idea who that one is. But he's a starter, and all right, Falcons in their all white, South Pointe in their black and reds, looking like the Georgia Bulldogs here, but see if they can play like them. First, Trey Raymond tries to rise over and can't make it fall, and here comes AC Flora Davis doing the same exact thing, and he puts it through.
2 points.
Falcons start with the lead, 2-0. It's going to be a tough game, Jeff. The South Pointe team, very good, and this is where they kind of thrive on the hardwood. We'll get them on the baseball diamond and probably the lacrosse field, but this is where they...
We're not going to face them in lacrosse.
No?
No. They don't have lacrosse.
Oh, they don't? The pretty you can see anyway. I can't remember if they did or didn't.
Basket counts, foul Flora.
How do they have a lacrosse team? I feel like they like one of the schools that should.
Number 12, Falcons. First personal foul. First team foul.
It's 2-2, right?
Yes, 2-2.
Okay, it's 4-0 on the board.
That's fine.
confusing.
We keep it that way.
Yeah,
we're good with that. Dupree at the line, shooting 1. That one rattles out. No dice, so we'll stay at a 2-2 ball game. Fitzgerald, far corner 3. Rolls it in. You know, I think, Jeff, we were talking, either me and you, I think Montague said the same thing as well when I was talking with him.
Yeah.
I feel like I wanted to see the confidence from Colin right there, shoots it on cue. Maybe a bit of hesitation, but it gets a fall, and that's a big basket for the young guard/forward hybrid. Ooh. Great defense from Jordan Davis as it looks like McKellar backs over the half-court line. Got a small mighty student section, Jeff. I can pick out one Sam McCutcheon over there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if Colin's hitting from outside and, get some help from, like, RJ and some of the others from outside, then lots of good things can happen for Flora.
I agree. I feel like in this lineup, I'd like to see Biedenbaugh get in early as well. There's a lot of height on the South Pointe team, of course. Raymond and Hawkins, both 6'5", so a lot of right on cue. Raymond with this pickpocket of Jordan. 1-on-1, he drives left alley, puts it off the glass, too strong, rolls it back, and a nice rebound from Fitzgerald. 3-on-1, go the Falcons. Fitzgerald to Whetstone, near block, just a layup too short. Rebounded by Stevenson, the small guard. very difficult game for South Pointe. They're not really used to playing a team like us. Very small, but very feisty go the Falcons. Now spinning onto the low block is Dupree. You can't get the ball shot to fall as it's out of bounds. No call, but Falcons grab the board. 3-on-2 fast break. Whetstone in the far corner. Now a far wing three, just short, arrows over to Fitzgerald, who grabs the board. Davis straight away takes a step with it. A walking foul on AC Flora. 5-2 lead for Falcons with 5:50 left to go here in this first quarter.
That Colin was occupying the center position on the zone that last trip down.
Yeah, when we get in aggressiveness, we sacrifice in height. Right on cue, Beatonbaugh taking his warm-up shirt off. He'll go into the game. The tallest man is Jordan Davis, so I believe he's just at 6 foot. Tries for a hot pass underneath to Hawkins, not even close. And Beatonbaugh will check in for Jordan. Well, Jeff, we talked about it in the girls' game a little bit. The boys started off 0-4, but since then they've kind of bounced back. 4-6 on the season. Winners of 4 of 5 and 4 of their last 6. Far corner three from Josh. That one's off the mark. Taken by Benjamin Mina, who checked into the game for the Stallions. Out underneath, Hawkins with the two-handed layup. 5-4 in favor of AC Flora. Khalil Lusk will take it up. He'll get it down this near sideline. A little two-man game with RJ. Gets by that pocket, is picked, but goes into the hands of Beatonbaugh. Recuperates, gets blocked from behind on the right block. Ball up for grabs down low, and it's taken in by South Pointe. Nice hands from Khalil Lusk. And Josh Davis pounces on the loose ball. He'll drive into the paint. Kicks it over to Beatonbaugh. Right block. That one's blocked from behind by Raymond. Trey Raymond, the senior, averaging nearly 22 points per game, 8 rebounds. Cunningham for the boys here, if you're a South Pointe fan. Underneath, foul call. Beatonbaugh against Hawkins. Beatonbaugh kind of shaking it off. The first foul called on either team today.
What if he called him for the hand on the hip? Because the hand at the ball didn't seem like that's the foul.
I've seen a lot more contact not been called tonight. So.
Yeah.
At the line, Hawkins will shoot a pair. First shot for him is good. Hawkins. And Hawkins didn't miss his first. He hits his second. As we'll have a couple check-in for AC Flora. Elijah Hayward enters the game for the first time, as well as Jordan Davis will recheck back in. Hawkins with his second. That one swirls out, so it'll stay a 5-5 game. There with 4:38 to go. Hayward trying to take it up into this press. Falcons do break it. Khalil Lusk on the far side takes it into the paint, shoots up a high arcing floater off the back glass, and Hawkins will vacuum in the rebound. Here come the Stallions, who are really good in break for the girls. The boys trying to run the floor themselves, but an inerrant turnover, going a little too fast. Here comes the Falcons. Lusk bounces it over now to the low block here. All the way back to up top is Fitzgerald at the Falcon eye, and he'll slow it down. Jordan Davis has it on that far wing. 4 minutes here left to go in this first quarter. 5-all between AC Flora and South Pointe here at the Nest. Cross-court pass all the way now to the baseline. Near side is Lusk trying to drive in. Puts it off the glass and good against the taller Raymond. Khalil Lusk showing the height doesn't always matter on the slow block. Gets position and makes Raymond pay. 7-5 lead for the Falcons. A nice pickpocket from Hayward, who dives on the floor. That ball is out of bounds off of Stevenson.
Falcon ball.
You know, we talked about it, Jeff. These Falcons play like a football team in a sense. A lot of hustle, a lot of aggression.
Yeah.
Right on cue, Elijah Hayward picks Stevenson's pocket. He'll check out. Mina will check back in.
Yeah, Elijah was really good at Creighton. And then I only saw a couple games last year at JV. But yeah, as he gets more and more comfortable out there at the varsity.
You know, we talked about really it going pretty much in our first game of the season. You lose 5 starters, all seniors from last year's team, and an errant pass from Elijah. Always going to be a tough start. As behind the back pass is a Trayden Phillips. Completes the coast-to-coast transition, and now it's 7-all here at the Nest. A nice bounce pass on the far sideline to Colin. Elijah Hayward driving in left alley, puts up a tough floater off the far iron. No good, out of bounds. Will go in favor of the Stallions. A couple of Falcons not happy with the call. As Joel Johnson and RJ Whetstone will check in. A lot of early action from Coach Ed Scott. Falcons coming off a 10-point loss against Camden after they did really well in their post-Christmas tournament. South Pointe off of a 15-point loss up to Malden. where I'm from, and of course the former alma mater of one Kevin Garnett. Well, kind of.
Well,
he was there for 3 seasons.
Farragut or something in Chicago?
Something like that. Yeah, he was there for 3 seasons before I'm sure everyone knows the story. Raymond finding Mina, right elbow jumper. That one's off the mark, but Hayward grabs the board. Second chance points is a killer, and here South Pointe takes their first lead of the game, 9-7. In the girls' game before this, when we saw second chance points really become a factor in that second half for the Stallion girls. Falcons gonna have to limit that here for the boys. Jordan Davis driving on the baseline. He gets up the left block and gets fouled on the shot. He'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, good use of his body.
Go against Raymond, that is his first. Of course, Jordan, one of the middle linebackers for AC Flora. Very aggressive, right on cue, throwing his body right into the face of fire. He gets the foul call, so he'll shoot 2 with 2:29 here in this first quarter. First one is good for Jordan Davis.
I want to see AC use his body like that in his church league game tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning?
Oh yeah, like 9:30 in the morning.
Good grief, y'all do it Friday mornings? Or Saturday mornings?
Saturday mornings, yeah. Sometimes during the week.
We always do our Thursday night.
Yeah.
That was kind of the church ball games. Jordan misses the second. Here comes the Stallions in transition. In that far corner is Phillips, now trying to get down low to Hawkins. Working against Joel Johnson, spins to the far side, airballs it, but Phillips right there grabs the miss. A fight for it underneath, Phillips grabs the board, and then Jordan Davis on his shot grabs it. A lot of bodies hit the deck, but it goes into the hands of Colin Fitzgerald. Falcons finally get a rebound. Again, second chance points can become a killer. Falcons gonna have to grab some boards underneath. Khalil Lusk on the drive will take a foul on the block. Looks like it'll go against the senior Prince Butler.
Foul charge against number 3 of the Stallions.
A lot of contact, mostly officials letting them play here early. 9-8 lead for South Pointe, just under 2 minutes left to go here in this first quarter. Falcons will stack it up under their own basket on the near side, going from right to left. Fitzgerald will just dump it up top to the volleyball line where Lusk will grab it. Working against Mina, who picked his pocket, but out of bounds off Mina. Very happy is Mina, trying to get into the head of these Falcons against South Pointe, trying to match the aggressive AC Flora Falcons early start. We saw it work earlier in this year against Dutch Fork. Falcons kept one of the best teams in the state at bay, and Mina this time picks Lusk's pocket. It's a battle for it as Lusk wins it back against Phillips. And now Fitzgerald has it, far corner to Whetstone. He'll take a far corner 3, just rims out. Great look from Whetstone, couldn't get it to find the bottom of the net. 90 seconds left to go here in this first quarter. Raymond drives into the paint, takes a hard foul from Joel Johnson. Blocking foul against one of the tight ends for AC Flora.
Number 13 of the Falcons is first person. 13.
Elijah Hayward, Josh Davis check back in. Khalil Lusk and Joel Johnson will head back to the bench. Some early notes, Jeff. Kendall Bird not into the game yet.
Oh.
He's one of our main players here, one of the usual starters.
Is he on the bench?
Yeah, so maybe
shirt on. Yeah.
Shirt on, but not sure what's going on with him, but he's been one of those main starters for the team. Something to keep an eye on as this game progresses. Raymond, a fadeaway jumper from the charity stripe is good, spinning around. His first points from the floor. It's an 11-8 lead for South Pointe. 1:10 here to go in this first quarter. Falcons quickly moving the ball down the floor. A arcing pass to Whetstone to the volleyball line. Swung around to Fitzgerald. He tries to pass it into the corner, but gets knocked out of bounds off of Phillips.
Out of bounds. Possession retained.
One of those where I know he's got a guy in his face, but I like to see Colin shoot that.
Substitution.
Well, another guy I don't have a number for, number 24. It's got to be a football player. I just can't tell which one. He doesn't have his helmet on. Sure, it's one of them.
Yeah, it's a big body.
I'll have to try to look, see if I can find it on a huddle or something. 50 seconds left to go. Falcons have it near side, and in the corner is Jordan Davis. Jordan driving baseline, tries to swing around pass. The wraparound is deflected out of bounds. Raymond was off of his arm trying to get to Elijah Hayward. With 45 exactly left to go. Maybe Chris Dunham, I'm not sure. Unfortunately, I don't have a roster for South Pointe that's up to date, I guess. I have 10 on the roster. They have way more than 10 people at the nest here tonight. 40 seconds left on the clock. Elijah up top, working against Mina. Mina has been a pesky guard up top in the defensive role. And RJ Whetstone now on near wing 3. Just bounces off. Snared in by the Stallions. Here they come with 22 seconds left to go. Raymond, a near wing 3, just arrows out. Elijah Hayward grabs the board. 17 left to go here in the quarter for AC Flora. Trying to slowly bring it up is Fitzgerald. Up around the midcourt line there. Pass thrown away with 7 seconds left. Phillips on the break. Tries to drive in and a blocking foul and 1. Phillips gets the shot to fall. He'll go to the line to shoot the and 1 with 4.6 left here to
Basket
go.
counts. Foul against number 5 for the Falcons.
Nice job from Phillips to avoid
Number 4.
taking Fitzgerald on head on. Got the blocking call. And now Lusk will check into the game as the and 1 will look to be made by Phillips. Falcons are trying to get one more shot off here to end the quarter. Phillips at the and 1, nothing but net. He's up to 5 here in this first quarter. 14-8 lead for South Pointe. Falcons with a chance to try to get one more. Lusk on the inbound, pass half court. 3 into the lane, 2-1. Shot expires, and it's good though. The floater off the backboard. Khalil Lusk gives the Falcons a nice quick answer to end the quarter. 14-10 in favor of South Pointe, but AC Flora fighting around and hanging around with the number 8 team in 4A.
It's shocking when you hear the music.
It's always shocking.
Yeah. That's not bad. I mean, 14-10. It could be worse, could be better. But
Well, so they got up 9-7. They got up 14-8. You know, you couldn't just roll over, but a nice response at the end of the quarter just to kind of keep us within striking distance.
yeah. All right, second quarter.
8 minutes left put on the clock. A lot of bad first quarter for AC Flora. South Pointe's defense has been stifling. Gotta get some more movement on offense, Jeff. Give some better looks up top.
Yeah.
I've called him out a couple of times, but a lot of just playing around up top, beating ball, trying for a behind the back pass to Whetstone, who was cutting on the baseline. Thrown away out of bounds. Kind of said it here on the game a couple of times. I wish the Falcons would just kind of a lot more movement towards the paint. We move a lot up top, but penetrating the perimeter has to be a priority here. I know there's a lot of height for South Pointe, but get them in motion, make them move around, make the defense kind of cave out of their zone. That's where you can find the holes. South Pointe.
I always want to get Josh and Jordan to go a little, almost like high, low post, but just movement.
Yes.
Without the ball.
Raymond into the paint at the nest, right on the numbers. Guess he lost it, tries to put it back up off the dribble. No good, and a foul call on the floor on the rebound. Khalil Lusk putting his body on the line for the Falcons.
Foul against number 3 of the
Against
Stallions.
Butler, his second foul for South Pointe. Prince Butler, the senior.
Second first team
Kind of one of
foul.
those big pieces off the bench. He'll check out, comes back in, the starter, Colin McKellar. I will say McKellar's a pretty cool name, Jeff.
McCullough.
McKellar. I approve.
Yeah, that's nice.
Alex approved last name. Nothing beats Florian Balogun, but McKellar's pretty good.
Florian Balogun?
He's a soccer player. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, we were talking about, I was watching.
I hope everyone knows his name this summer.
I really do hope so too. This is like the one time I pay attention to soccer. I love the World Cup. I think it's awesome. And so I'm hoping to say that name a lot more.
Yeah.
Beat a ball, trying to work on,
Up.
looks like Raymond underneath wasn't able to find any footing. So he passes out. Jordan Davis now drives right up the middle, gets blocked by Raymond yet again. Raymond's been everywhere so far. Now a break here for the Stallions. 3-on-2, and AC Flora does a good job kind of settling down. Mina on the left wing 3. That one rims out. It'll go into the hands of Whetstone right inside the perimeter. He'll hand it off to Davis, Jordan Davis rather. I still mix those two up even though they look nothing alike. It's just so easy. They're both Jay Davis. Timeout call.
Timeout.
It wasn't a starter, but Benjamin Mean, the senior at guard, has been just stifling on defense, giving our Falcons a lot of trouble outside the perimeter. Scott wasted his first timeout here in this game.
Yeah. Just added a timeout or a foul instead of a timeout.
That's not good. After a 30-second timeout, AC Flora taking it out here on the near sideline and denying the backcourt pass. So Jordan Davis has it outside the perimeter, kicks it out. Whetstone far corner three, just out of the reach. A nice rebound from Josh Davis underneath, pass it to Jordan to Beanball, but a hot shot off his hands, goes out of bounds. Great idea, just a little too hot to handle, and Jordan knows it. Beaten ball will go out. Joel Johnson will check it. You know, in baseball, there's, oh gosh, Ryland Bullis was called the babyface killer for Brooklyn Casey. I feel like that may be Jordan right here for basketball. Shot from Raymond rims out. Lusk on the fast break, 2-on-1 in favor of South Pointe. Nice pass to Joel Johnson on the far block is good. Great assist from Khalil Lusk. For Joel Johnson. 12-14, AC Flora, the first team to score here in the second quarter as we're 2 minutes in. 14-12 point lead for the Stallions. The Falcons fighting around. A 9 to Raymond underneath. Falcons with the steal. 4-on-2 fast break. Lusk, left-handed layup is no good, but a cylinder violation. They're going to say Jordan or Josh. I believe it may have been outside the cylinder.
That was outside the cylinder.
But I think he may have touched the net, like grabbed the net. I think he grabbed the net. I think that's what they called.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
The problem is the refs that blew the whistle, it was 2 refs, but neither of them were from our angle where you could actually see whether it was in the cylinder or not.
Correct. So it looked like he might have grabbed it. I'm going to assume maybe no cylinder. Trying to get underneath to Hawkins. Nice steal from Jordan Davis. Just took it from him like he does on the football field. Right on cue. Again, the Falcons on the break. They'll swing it over to Whetstone. Tries to pass to the corner. Joel Johnson out of reach again. With the football players, this is game number 10. This chemistry needs to start coming together a little bit more here for AC Flora. You know, you look over on South Pointe, not a lot of football players, mostly basketball. They've been practicing together probably since October, September. Falcons has been kind of half and half. Some of the basketball players have been playing since October, September. A lot of them didn't start till November.
I wonder how good Currents is at basketball.
He's probably an athlete. Raymond gets inside, gets the foul and the finish. He'll go to the line to shoot his and one. I feel like Currents is one of those guys, Jeff, that
Foul against number 13 in the foul.
Yeah, kind of any sport.
Yeah, kind of any sport. He probably doesn't play basketball because he's so good at football, but
yeah,
I could just see him just dunking from probably like just inside the free throw line. Yeah. If he's listening, that's how I feel.
Yeah,
Raymond on the end one is good. He's up to 5. 17-12 in favor of the Stallions. 5:09 left to go here in this first half. A tough inbound pass, Jordan Davis. Back to Fitzgerald, over to Josh, and back to Fitzgerald. Ooh. I thought that was good.
Yeah, I think he got his feet in.
Yeah, that was. I think Coach Scott says the same thing I did. I think
Backcourt violation.
he was not established in the backcourt, so instead, Collins' bright pink shoes are going to call it a backcourt violation.
Yeah, you got to get shoes the color of the court.
I know. Got 3 pinks, got a light blue, and you got a white.
Yeah.
South Pointe's got some cool ones. Got a black, a bright orange, a dark blue, kind of like a turquoise, and a white orange. Did I say white orange? One or the other. You get the idea. Yeah. Ooh, almost walked with it. Instead, passes over to Raymond on that wing. Can't get the 2-point shot to fall, but Hawkins on the rebound grabs the miss and puts it right back up. 7 points for him. 19-12 in favor of South Pointe. I guess they're missing a point, Jeff, right? On the scoreboard? Or is it 18-2?
Yeah, I have 19.
I have 19. Pass to Josh Davis, up the right alley. The right-handed layup is good for Josh.
2 points, number 0.
He's been the Falcons' most dynamic scorer this season. Gonna have to get him going here with just over halfway to go in this second quarter. 4:20 to be exact now. Nina up top, swings it around now to the near side to Phillips. All the way to Steve. to McKellar, that far wing three off the mark. Jordan tips it up, and Joel Johnson comes down with the rebound for the Falcons. So scoreboard says a 4-point game. We'll see if Coach Melvin Watson for South Pointe kind of argues that when he gets a chance to see it.
Wait, Melvin Watson's their coach?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe I didn't know that.
Really? Why?
Wait, it like predates you as a Gamecock fan.
Yeah?
No, the Eddie Fogler teams at the end of the 90s. It was
really?
Melvin Watson, BJ Mackey, and Larry Davis in the backcourt.
Yeah, I wasn't born yet, so that's how it works. Yeah, that's it.
He was a lot of fun to watch.
Got his basketball team playing at a high level this year. Hawkins, nice find from up top to McKellar. Now Mina grabs what looked to be an outlet, trying to figure out how to get something going. Falcons did a good job. The lack of height down low. They've been able to crash and collapse on the guys down low. If you're a South Pointe fan, you look to see them kick it out and make the Falcons pay with a triple. High pass, that's off the hands and too strong. Sims, who's into the game for the first time, can't collect. They'll go into the hands of Josh Davis, who passes to Jordan Davis. Back to Josh Davis, right wing three. Just off the mark for Josh. Need Josh to hit those again. Falcons' most dynamic scorer here of the 2025-2026 season. Only has 4 points so far in the young night. 3 minutes left to go here in this second quarter. Now McKellar, right wing three. Bullseye. He finds the score sheet. Now a 21-14 point game, and it's still on the inbound pass. High throw back to Mina. Sims wins the battle at the inside. Now South Pointe tries to get into the lane. Hawkins underneath puts the layup up on the right block too strong, and he rebounded by South Pointe. No foul. McKellar finally grabs it just inside the elbow. He can't get that one to fall. Rebound is still on the floor. Diving is Elijah Hayward. He will get the jump ball call, but it will stay in favor of South Pointe. So back in the first quarter, Jeff, you gotta have some of these rebounds. Right now, second chance points are what's killing AC Flora here. Josh will hit the bench. Khalil Lusk back into the game for AC Flora. A lot of the starters check back in as Dupree as well as Raymond both back in for the Stallions. Looking to go underneath to Dupree. Scored the first points of the game for South Pointe on that far block. Too strong, and a foul call underneath. Wasn't sure what that was called on. It looks like it's going to be on South Pointe on the rebound, so Falcon ball.
Over the back of the guy coming in.
Called on Dupree. Nice job from Ron Johnson to blocks out. 2:27 here to go. 21-14. We think they're missing a point, but no complaints on our end. Lusk driving left alley, gets into Joel Johnson, left block, too strong off the layup. Was more open than he thought he was, and a jump ball underneath will go in favor of AC Flora. Quick jump ball call as Dupree only got his hands on the ball for a second.
Possession stays with the Falcons.
That's one of those, Jeff, where Joel Johnson was more open than he thought. He thought he was about to get contested on the layup. Instead, no one was on him, and so that one kind of cost him.
Yeah.
Under his own basket, Fitzgerald finds Hayward at the volleyball line, working against Raymond. Drives left hand, tries to pass it underneath, but it's stolen by Stevenson. Keller to Stevenson, over, and the layup is no good. Lusk grabs the board off the tip out, and now he's working a 2-on-1, tries to stuff up, and Raymond plays it perfectly. He's going the other way, coast to coast. He has the right-handed layup, too strong. He rebounded though by Hawkins. No good, but Fitzgerald behind the back. Here comes the Falcons on the break. Hayward back to Fitzgerald. Tries to penetrate, right block to Joel Johnson is good. Couldn't find from Fitzgerald. A timeout call from Coach Watson. That's now his 141-21-16 game. Some great finds to Joel Johnson underneath. 4 points in the quarter for him. And the Falcons, a 21-16 point deficit. Still in this game, Jeff.
Yeah, indeed. All right, we'll be right back. All right, we're back.
Jeff is looking at where all the old South Pointe players are coaching at. Of course, is Melvin Watson for South Pointe. Has this Stallion 6-6 in the year, but ranked number 8 in 4A. They've had a hard schedule, just like the girls. Their couple losses are against some very talented teams here in the state of South Carolina and elsewhere. And McKellar here, right of the logo, working against Fitzgerald with 1:30 left to go. And over and back yet again. Nice defense from Fitzgerald. Force McKellar over and back, and the Falcons, I guess they're going to call it, Jeff, only a 21-16-point game. No one's really arguing, so I'm not going to complain.
Yeah, no.
Looks like we're only down 5. 1:25 left to go. Lusk will have it to the backcourt, has it left wing, and Raymond playing up top of that zone, more of a 3-2 zone for South Pointe. Now Lusk will drive baseline, gets into the paint against Hawkins, too strong. Joel Johnson grabs the board underneath. Now that ball's bouncing around as it was stripped and stolen. South Pointe recuperates in a 1:05 left to go. It'll be Raymond taking it up. Been sort of quiet, only 5 points for him. A man who averages over 20 points per game. Only 5 here in this first half, so gonna see if he gets more involved, just like Cunningham for the girls for South Pointe did earlier in that game. She ended with just under 20 after she had a very slow start as well. At the logo, Raymond working against Fitzgerald. The right side, McKellar back to Raymond. Swung all the way around to Phillips on that far wing. Thought he may have walked with it. Instead, Raymond will just take it the logo, and with no shot clock, South Pointe can just hold the ball for as long as they want. They look like they have no interest in dialing up a play here until the final second's going to start to tick off.
I'm a little surprised they would, though.
And Raymond, instead, right on cue, takes a walk with it as he tries to drive baseline with 21 seconds exactly. AC Flora will have a chance for the final shot here in this first half as they'll get some of their shooters in. Whetstone and Josh Davis come back into the game, replacing Hayward and Joel Johnson.
Yeah, but like South Pointe has to feel like they're the better team, right?
Yes.
So you want as many possessions as possible. You don't want to hold it for
theoretically
that long, 40 seconds or
break the
whatever.
press. Whetstone, a near corner 3. Just swirls out. Josh Davis on the board. The layup is no good. He grabs his own miss. Now the right-handed layup gets fouled in the finish. Big time board for Josh Davis. He'll go to the line to get his and one with 8.4 seconds left. A 21-18 point game. Just like we saw against Dutch Fork, Falcons hanging around. That's a Rounders reference for those who have watched the movie.
Yeah, and I guess if they don't add a point, I'm gonna subtract a point from my scoreboard.
Yes. And of course, the Rounders, I don't have a Russian accent, but he's hanging around. Is what the Falcons are doing here against South Pointe. Josh Davis nails the and one. 19-21. And Joel Johnson will come back in for defense. He'll replace Colin Fitzgerald. With 8.4 seconds in, Sims comes in for the Stallions. Get some of their shooters in. McKellar has it with 7 seconds left. Dribbling it up against Whetstone. Gets it over to Raymond. Gets into the paint. Puts up the right-handed layup. It's good. With 2 and 1, that'll end this first half. 23-19 in favor of South Pointe. AC Flora fighting back, whereas trailing by as many as 7. They've cut it to 4. And it's going to be a dogfight here in the second half between South Pointe and AC Flora. First game of 2026 for both these teams.
All right, I just matched the scoreboard here. So, yeah, it says 23-19. Watch, they're going to add a point. And
Probably.
Then I'm going to have to add one.
We'll be all right. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Awesome. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back when we get close to the second half.
I have another pizza here.
All right, back for the second half.
And you missed me and Jeff's rant about, well, not really rant, just kind of fun Final Four we have in
Breaking
college
down the Final Four.
I know. I mean, I think we're all Indiana fans and Ole Miss fans just because of, Indiana's never been good in their entire history ever.
Wait, Indiana, Oregon, Ole Miss. What's the fourth team?
And then Miami, which everyone hates Miami, just unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm not even saying it's a biased Ohio State fan, it's just everyone hates Miami, which everyone hates Ohio State too, so I mean, it's whatever.
Yeah.
No one really cared about who won that game, but imagine Ole Miss wins it. Their head coach left them for dead because he couldn't win a national championship at Ole Miss. And now all of a sudden,
they win the national
they're going to win a national championship.
So good.
Raymond drives baseline, too strong, and a over-the-back call. There's no way that's against RJ, right?
No.
How? It's a box out. It's a box out, ref.
Just because the South Pointe player fell down doesn't mean you got
Just
fouled.
because the South Pointe player jumped into him does not mean it's a foul on our guy.
That's really confusing.
I mean, it was quite literally RJ's maybe a foot shorter than the South Pointe guy, and
he wasn't even looking that way. Like he's looking at the ball.
It's just a missed call, and right on cue, McKellar goes right by Fitzgerald to score a bucket to start the second half. That's just one of those things where a potentially 4-point swing right there for the Falcons. They kept the point off, Jeff. So 25-19 here to start the second half in favor of the Stallions. Mina all over Fitzgerald. Jordan now here on the near wing, working against Hawkins. Spinning, looking baseline to Josh, who has to come back and get it. Shoots a tough shot in the face of Raymond and gets the drop. Raymond put up his hands saying, what am I supposed to do? He was right there in his face, and Josh Davis knocks it down. Falcons with the response. It's 25-21. McKellar here in the near corner. Pass it down to Raymond, working on that near block against Josh. Dribbles into the paint, puts up the floater. That one rattles around and falls outside the rim. Jordan Davis snares the rebound, and here comes AC Flora down 4. 6:30 left to go here in this third quarter. Going from left to right. Josh drives left side, gets the layup to go. Josh Davis has taken over. 11 points for AC Flora, a 2-point lead for South Pointe. A lead as big as 7 is dwindled down with only 6:18 to go. South Pointe in their all blacks and their red accents comes from right to left. AC Flora, they're all white and the Flora blue accents. Here comes Raymond, dribbles right side to McKellar, right wing 3. That one's short, off the mark. Here comes Khalil Lust, 3-on-2 fast break. Out to Josh Davis, who tries to dunk and misses it, needs the layup there, and you can see Ed Scott not happy with the decision. Keeps this game from being tied. Still a 2-point lead for South Pointe, who will now slow it up. Mina has it at the Falcons' eye, puts it over to Hawkins in that left wing just to step inside the perimeter. Raymond takes the handoff left wing, tries to dribble toward the baseline. A jumper in the face of Josh Davis, and what you can do, I can do. Raymond puts a tough jumper in the face of Josh Davis up, and Khalil Lusk was lost on the far sideline. The left-handed layup on a dime, he stops, and will take a walk with it. He skid across the floor.
That was a violation. Possession goes to the Falcons.
A big 4-point swing for the Falcons. The missed dunk by Josh Davis and a tough 2 from Trey Raymond makes this a 4-point game for South Pointe. Mistakes that you cannot have happen to beat one of these good teams. However, the Falcons staying in this, a very feisty bunch these Falcons are. They're not an easy loss. We saw that with one of the best teams in the state, Dutch Fork, having to basically scratch and claw their way to a victory here at the Nest before the break. Mina has it near side. Dribbles it over to the volleyball line before tries to drive left alley. Kicks it out far corner, 3 of Phillips, bullseye. His first point since the first quarter opens up a 7-point lead. South Pointe tied for their largest lead of the game, 30-23. Under 5 minutes here to go in this third quarter. Davis will drive up here quickly now. Takes it down the right alley, puts up a floater. It's blocked and deflected. Dupree gets a hand on it. He hands it to Raymond. But now a quick up here to McKellar, who takes a walk with it on the left side. He is not happy, and Coach Melvin cannot believe it. Head went down immediately. Colin Fitzgerald will check back in. Josh Davis will check out. Maybe a little tired. As the Falcons' leading scorer, he's up to 11 here this evening. On the other side to match him, it's Raymond with 9. Who's starting to find his stride here as the final kind of 4 minutes starting to tick away here into this third quarter. Whetstone right of the logo. Jordan Davis now left of the logo. Looking to pass it down low. Instead, he dribbles to the far side against Raymond. Fitzgerald dribbles baseline, working against Raymond. Puts it up, gets blocked, gets his own rebound. Kicks it out. Whetstone, right wing 3, and he takes I'm going to say 3-second violation.
The ball just came down from the rim.
They're going to say 3-second violation on Joel Johnson in the paint.
Yeah, but the Jordan just got the rebound, right? And then kicked it out.
It was on Joel.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. He still gets the credit for the ball coming off the rim.
Oh, yeah,
like the 3 seconds don't start until then.
No, it's just on offense. Any player in the paint for offense for 3 seconds. Right?
No, if the 3 seconds start over on a shot.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, McKellar swings all the way to the far corner. Phillips, who tries to try to the baseline, but he walks with it. Either way, foul, ball don't lie, Falcons ball. 4:01 left to go. 30 to 23-point lead for South Pointe. Third quarter, halfway through. Fitzgerald gets by one, gets it to Jordan. Now, that left alley tries to pass it inside, and a hard hit for Jordan Davis. Ball triples out of bounds as Davis hit the deck hard. They're going to say Falcon balls, deflected out by South Pointe. Davis, who got back up pretty quickly. Make sure his hair is tied tight. Davis's ponytail with his dreads just above his 12. Falcons trying to look in where that little stat combination doesn't work. Talil Luss has to take it all the way in the backcourt for a long pass from Fitzgerald. He'll work against McKellar. Left alley puts the floater up. That one rolls off the glass. Dupree snares in the board. Here come the Stallions going from right to left. And the clock's not moving. Raymond drives right alley. Layup is good. Raymond into double figures at 11. Clock is yet to move, and the refs will finally notice it. We have 32, 23-point lead, largest lead of the game for South Pointe. Timeout called by AC Flora with 3:50 to go.
So I'm missing 2 points there. Oh man.
Now you got me wondering. Check the double catch myself.
Yeah, did you see the there's a clip where announcers are going crazy because the player inbounding the ball dribbled it?
Yeah.
I never looked up the rule, but yeah, apparently you can dribble. It was like after a made basket and then after a timeout. So you get the full baseline. And you can dribble apparently.
So apparently it stops for shot attempts. It does not. So it doesn't like reset though.
No, it reset.
That's what Google says.
It stops. No, but it stops. 3 seconds stops.
Yeah, but
and then you get 3
When
seconds.
we get it back, we kept possession, so we got it back. So it then resumes, I guess.
Nah.
No, that's what I interpreted it as.
Yeah. But that's like saying like if somebody just like keeps shooting and keeps getting their own rebound, right?
Well, yeah, but they have the ball. You can have the ball.
Well, or somebody standing next to the guy that's shooting, getting rebound, shooting, getting rebound, shooting, getting rebound. They're not going to call 3 seconds on the guy standing next to him.
I mean, no, but they don't really call 3 seconds at all. Yeah. Jordan drives left alley and travels with it. Interesting. I thought they were going to call a foul on South Pointe, but no, travel. This is the hard part. The Falcons can't get anything going outside the perimeter, trying to drive into this paint against Dupree and Raymond, not working out for them. 3:38 left to go in this third quarter. South Pointe has a chance to put this game in double figures for the first time today. Falcons have led by as many as 3. South Pointe's controlled the game since then. They've led now as their largest lead up to 9. As Juice doing the work with the
I know. Juice with the assist.
Yeah, he's trying to make sure he gets his workout in. You know, Juice coming off of a tough ligament tear in his knee.
Yeah.
You know, I think he's technically, we were talking about it, I think he's technically healed up, but I don't think he's going to force trying to play basketball with it.
No, especially basketball.
Yeah, no reason to, he going into his senior season, no reason to try to force any unnecessary movement on those knees after coming off the surgery. 3:30 left, Raymond dribbles right side, passes over to McKellar, back to Raymond. McKellar at the volleyball line, takes one dribble in, and then will concede out. Fitzgerald and Lusk in this 2-3 zone for AC Flora collapse. Raymond now right wing 3 in the face of 2. Can't get it to fall, but Dupree with the rebound puts it up and goes right into the hands of Jordan Davis. Great defense from the Falcons. Put their hands straight up, found the ball, and now Josh into the paint of the nest. Spinning around, passes to Jordan, right wing 3, puts it up, and just can't knock it down. Rebounds out, Joel Johnson couldn't figure it out. He passes to Josh Davis on the left block, but it's a foul on the layup. Can't get the 2-pointer to fall, but he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. First foul called here in this third quarter.
Number 23, the Stallions.
It's on Dupree. This feels like a couple of football games you saw yesterday, Jeff. Long time for this foul. First foul of the fall on South Pointe. Josh puts up his first one and arrows out, back iron. That's one of my favorite calls in basketball, arrows out.
Arrows out.
I don't know, I just like it because I feel like it's like not said enough, but I feel like the context is pretty clear. It just kind of comes straight back out of the rim. Josh on his second. Shooter's touch does not find the bottom of the net. He goes 0 for 2 at the charity stripe. Now under 3 minutes to go. South Pointe again has a chance to put this in double figures. 32-23 point lead coming from right to left at the nest against the hosting AC Flora Falcons. McKellar off the screen, does not shoot the 3-ball. Instead dribbles it out to the volleyball line. Dumps it into the corner to Phillips. Swung all the way around here to the near side. A 3-ball on the way from South Pointe, no good. Prince Butler unable to find it, and underneath maybe a jump ball call. Interesting. Falcons ball, though. They'll retain possession after Joel Johnson couldn't outlet it. Great hands from South Pointe. Their defense has been more stifling here and a lot more apparent in the second half. Another number I don't have, number 13 for South Pointe will check in, as well as Elijah Hayward for AC Flora. I guess probably some JV players getting some playing time here. Young kids for South Pointe. 2:30 left to go. Falcons will take it from left to right, and they're all whites here. Trying to cut this deficit. They got to as close as 2, but now they trail by 9. One shot away from tying it. Turns in a 9-point lead for South Pointe. They got to fight their way back into it. They'll start with a couple shots here. Only 23 points for AC Flora as we're almost all the way through the third quarter. Elijah Hayward from behind gets his pocket picked by Phillips. Here come the Stallions on break. McKellar to the right lane of the block. The layup too strong. Grabs the rebound is Dupree, but he can't contain it. Luss grabs the board. The smallest man on the floor puts up the right-handed layup. Too strong, but nice block from Raymond. Goes into the hands. Josh Davis puts up the layup. Great job running the floor. Ends a 7-0 run for the Stallions. 32-25, 1:50 left to go, and a foul as Raymond takes up the floor. It'll go against Khalil Lusk, his first.
Did you see the former Flora Falcons hitting the portal?
Yeah. Can't remember his name.
Markel, Chris Lofton, and
I didn't know Markel got in the portal.
Adonis McDaniel.
Where's Markel looking to go?
Don't know.
I saw McDaniel go in. I saw Lofton go in. I did not see Markel go in.
Yeah, he was the third, I think, just later in the afternoon.
And you know?
At least that's when I saw it.
You knew, nice pass from Raymond. A backdoor pass all the way to Hawkins, who finds the bottom of the net for a 2-point shot in the left to block. Back up to a 9-point lead, 34-25. Falcons now trying to dribble it up. Nice jump from Raymond. He cannot keep it in bounds, though, as they're trying to get to Fitzgerald.
Chris had over 900 yards receiving. And
great year for Gardner-Webb.
Yeah, all conference.
Curious if he tries to go back to JMU after the year they just had and all the offensive players that hit the portal for the, what are they, the Duke Dogs?
Who is that?
The Duke Dogs, is that what they're called?
Gardner-Webb?
The Duke Dogs, JMU?
Oh, JMU, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, Chris had that JMU logo on.
Whetstone inside the 3-point line, shoots up the long 2. Rebound goes into the hands, and of course, Raymond. Another snared-in rebound, and with 1:08 to go. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he goes back. You know, he transferred from JMU, and a lot of JMU offensive players just hit the portal after their playoff runs. So.
Yeah, a lot of opportunities up there.
Yes.
And a good coach going there, right?
Yes.
Napier?
What?
Was it Napier that?
Yeah, Napier's going up there, yeah. I would not be surprised if he goes back to JMU after the year away.
He had Purdue on the...
Really?
On his... the graphic that he posted, yeah.
Interesting. I've not seen his graphic. I'll have to go look.
JMU, Purdue, and then like usually like Charlotte, App State.
Yeah, my Twitter feed's been a lot of angry Ohio State fans. Yeah. Probably overly angry. Josh Davis on the left-handed layup gets the and one. Raymond commits the foul. Davis on the and one. He'll get to shoot one. Trying to cut this lead a little closer.
There's another one. One of our running back from our championship team, Matt Pack, has 1 year of eligibility left. He was at Coastal Carolina this past year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Started his college career at Wingate.
So And one for Josh Davis is good. He has the 14 points. The Falcons now 28-34 deficit. Six points. Trying to get this down maybe a little closer. At 25, South Pointe has it on their end. McKellar passes in the middle. Hawkins puts up the bunny, and that one rolls around and finds the bottom of the net. He's at 11. 15 seconds for AC Flora. Big shot here to end the quarter, trying to get at least back within 6. 10 seconds. Davis double team back in the backcourt. Falcons trying to get a pass half court. RJ Whetstone working against on the midcourt line, is kicked out of bounds by Raymond right into the cheerleaders. Misses everything. I think Coach Watson won in the backcourt.
Probably should put Colin in real quick.
UAB, New Mexico, I believe.
Yeah.
With 2.1 seconds, Endeluska, logo 3, high arcing, no good, and that will end the quarter. 36-28 in favor of South Pointe if we go to the final one. Well, we look at Laughlin, Toledo, Purdue, App State, Charlotte, JMU, Arkansas State, Ball State, Middle Tennessee State, Miami, Ohio, Butler, Liberty, ODU, New Mexico, UTEP, and UAB.
Yeah. It's
Not
good
a bad
collection of
list.
schools there. Yeah, so do you know the Kennesaw State logo because of college football 26?
No, I just know
Okay.
logos.
Most of us do.
I'm a college football nerd, so I know a lot of logos.
Yeah.
I like logo quizzes. They're fun. Now, you'll get me in the college basketball aspect, but I'm pretty good about the football. I'm pretty good about all football ones. Even if they're D2, if they're FCS relevant, I'm pretty good about getting them. Now, don't quiz me on all of them. I don't know all of them.
Yeah.
I watch too much college sports.
Yeah. But I guess Markel made the freshman all-conference team, so he still has 3 years of eligibility.
Yeah, he'll have 3 full years. And I think he was redshirt his technical freshman year.
He had redshirt and then medical.
South Pointe will start with the ball in the final quarter. 8 minutes and counting. Falcons trail by 8, 36-28 in favor of South Pointe. Low-scoring affair here at the nest. And an offensive foul off a screen. That'll go against Hawkins.
We got charge against number 4 on the Stallions.
Or excuse me, it'll go against Phillips. I didn't even see him get in the play. It looked like it was against Hawkins. He's trying to set that screen to get McKellar free on the near wing instead. Falcons will now take over with 7:50 left to go. Jordan comes and gets in the backcourt, immediately hands it to Josh. Falcons playing a lot of backcourt ball. Interesting decision to get it to Lusk, who avoids the trap and almost a steal. Josh Davis has it, looks to the low block to Beatonball, who cannot reel it in. You've not seen Beatonball here in the entire second half. A pass that was a bit behind him. Will go out of bounds and South Pointe takes over.
Still haven't seen Markel's brother,
No,
Kendall.
I know. Fitzgerald will check into the scorer's table whenever next dead ball. 7:30 left to go. McKellar up top. Long 3 outside the perimeter is pure. He shows off the range right there to begin this 4th quarter. So 39-28. South Pointe leads by 11, their largest lead of the game. Davis picks up a dribble at the volleyball line, has to bounce it towards Jordan. It's picked off by Hawkins. Up top to Raymond. Against Josh Davis, gets bumped the and one. He completes the layup. He'll try to finish the play at the free throw line. 41-28, and here come the Stallions.
Charge number 0 of the Falcons. Basket counts.
Well, going against Josh Davis is his first. Fitzgerald will check back in for Beatonball. Very interesting. No Beatonball really today, Jeff. He's been one of our matches on height as Raymond knocks down the 3-point play.
Yeah, he looked really good against Dutch Fork.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised he's not been in a little more.
But we also didn't see any of the games over the break.
That tournament when Falcons had a very nice showing in is what we talked about. But trying to see if they can start their region playoff right up to Whetstone, and Hawkins knocks down the official off the deflection. In there, both of them laughing it off. It will be Falcons' ball is off on Hawkins. And both the referee and Hawkins, no bad blood, both just smiling after the affair,
Yeah.
One of those where wrong place, wrong time. Fitzgerald being Looking at Lusk, was double to the backcourt. Fitzgerald now has it behind him as McKellar comes in, picks it off. Great defense. And here come the Stallions yet again. Stevenson near wing, pass to Raymond. Now into Hawkins in the middle and blocked by Jordan Davis. Wow! Out of the exclamation point to that one, staples it out of bounds with 6:40 left to go. 42-28-point lead for South Pointe. They will get that ball in. No sub comes in as the 3-ball on the way. It was not good from Stevenson. Second chance points, though, goes in the favor of Phillips off that right block. He's up to 10 points. South Pointe in control up that far sideline, gets fouled by Phillips.
It's weird that they didn't re-inbound the ball with the horn.
Yeah, I'm a little weird. Well, it's a little weird.
Yeah, it is.
I'm also a little weird, too. Elijah Hayward will come in. It's a 10-0 run here for South Pointe. They have been in control here in this second half. It got down to almost 2. Josh Davis was unable to complete the dunk, and all of a sudden South Pointe sprung back into a very comfortable lead, and they have not looked back since. Those things, the Stallions turned it on after the 4-point swing, and they're looking to try to close it out here at the Nest, get their first region win of 2026. Davis off a spinning into the paint floater, fadeaway, no good. Here come the Stallions yet again, right to left, 6:15 to go. When's our next game, Jeff? I think like a week from now, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're away on Tuesday.
I believe so. Because I'm off that day from work, and I'm home in Greenville that day. Nice pass to Phillips, far corner 3, bang. He's been money. And it's now a timeout. Coach got 47-28. It's been all South Pointe here to begin this fourth quarter. With 5:51, they have a 19-point lead. So go to York on next Monday, actually.
Monday.
And then we are home on Wednesday.
Wait, is that a neutral game or is that home?
No, it's at York.
At York? Wait, so.
Yeah. And then Wednesday we're at home. I don't know if you can do that, though. I know you said you got Lancaster at home, Arnie at home.
Okay. So that's a Wednesday?
Yes.
And then it's Arnie's Friday? Okay. Yeah, I'll talk to Brian and see. It might be that. I mean, I can set it up on the way to lacrosse practice.
Yeah, because you got a lot of. I know you talked about how busy you are this time of year. Open season, tryouts upon us. It's going to be a busy time of the year for Jeff.
Yes, for sure. Plus, I'm helping coach B team and JV, so.
I know you got a
I got
full plate here.
two practices each day. Actually, we're all practicing together at the beginning of January at least.
Asa will be making his AC Flora JV debut. He's been on the B team for pretty much, the Creighton / Flora B team. But of course now, he'll actually get to don the AC Flora colors, really, for the first time as a Falcon. Jordan Davis on the left block runs over Hawkins and hits the layup to fall. Davis's first points of the game come in the fourth, stops the bleeding. It's 47-30. Well, Jeff, hopefully, the new region will play South Pointe every time. Driving up down to, I'm sure they're probably happy too. It's an hour-and-a-half drive, and it's not a fun drive either.
Yeah.
So, both teams probably happy to get rid of that bus right here in the new region. Raymond puts up a tough shot. That one bounces out. Up to Fitzgerald, who's able to keep that one from going backcourt. Whetstone has it. Up down to Fitzgerald. Straight away, Trey. That one off the mark. Fitzgerald halfway down. Couldn't get it to find the bottom of the net, though. Keller drives right side, and Falcons pick his pocket out of McKellar. So, Jeff, I actually have not watched it, but have you watched the Stranger Things finale? I've heard some very mixed reviews.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's worth watching.
Okay. Well, it's on I'm going to watch it eventually, but I've been slowly churning through Game of Thrones. It's been a very busy break for me. Publix has been a madhouse, so I've been kind of working a lot of hours there. Plus, we have no one really to my free time's in Greenville to see my family, and then I'm at Publix when I'm not.
Yeah.
But Game of Thrones will be finished. I got The Boys to watch this year too. I've not watched The Boys. Nice pump fake. Stevenson goes around, misses the shot. Have you watched The Boys?
No, I've never seen The Boys.
Really?
Yeah.
People love that. It's my friends have been begging me to watch it, but I'm like, they want me to watch it like 2 years ago. I'm like, the last season's not come out till this year. Why would I watch it? Stevenson gets the foul. Like, why would I watch The Boys and let like?
Yeah, it seems like a kind of show that I would like.
I've heard it's hilarious, but
Number 0 is now.
it's one of those things where I think TV shows are just waiting now too long between seasons, and I'm getting kind of tired of it.
Yeah, we just resubscribed to Paramount so we can watch Landman.
Oh no, I've heard Landman's awesome.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
My dad loves it. You see, I just watch a ton of other stuff, like Fitzgerald near corner 3, that one off the mark. I'm a nerd, so I watch a lot of nerd stuff.
Yeah.
To put it bluntly. Timeout call from Coach Watson. Not happy with the effort his team's showing as the fourth quarter winds down. 47-30. But I haven't watched a lot. I feel like I've just been doing a lot of stuff lately, kind of elsewhere. But I'll probably be getting back to watching a lot of stuff closer to the.
I'm not sure your level of nerddom can match mine though.
Really?
Yeah.
I watch anime, so you know.
I watch Minecraft videos.
Oh, so Dream?
Huh?
Dream's Manhunt?
Nah.
Dang it, dude.
Hermitcraft.
Hey, dude, Dream.
I mean, I've seen plenty of Dream.
I know, but he's doing 600s for his Manhunt.
Oh yeah.
And so he's going like up the ladder. He's doing 200s, 300s, 400s, now 500. He's doing 400s now, but he's doing 1, 2, 3. He's gonna do 4, and then he's like, bro, it's up to 6. I told you guys I'm a
Maybe
nerd.
I'll check it out. The problem is like whenever I see a Dream video pop up on my feed, I just miss Technoblade.
R.I.P.
Yeah. No, Technoblade never dies.
Technoblade never. Hey, I did not watch the Minecraft movie. I do know there was a shout out to him though.
Huh.
This is
the
what all
movie.
the. How many people are watching, Jeff? Like the 28 people. This is what they're all listening is here,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah, no, for sure. The King Pig.
The goat.
That was awesome. The thing is, like, whenever his videos show up on my feed, I always end up watching them.
But yeah, no. You know, I only really watch Minecraft for Dream because it's just so. I don't really even play Minecraft either. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I just find myself encapsulated in those. I'm like, they're just so interesting to watch for me.
Yeah.
I love the traps they all set. I'm like, how do you think of like this kind of stuff? It's awesome. So, yeah. But a lot of anime watched, a lot of Game of Thrones, Marvel's caught my attention. Eventually, Stranger Things will get watched. Eventually, Raymond on the fadeaway too. No good. Hawkins grabs the board and gets the second points to fall. So we'll eventually figure out what to watch. I got a lot of shows I need to finish watching. I start a lot of shows and don't finish them. Really, in the last like year and a half, I gotta finish.
Yeah.
Like Daredevil and Suits. Well, let's try to have a good final 3 minutes of this game.
You know, I'd kind of like to see us do at some point.
That was a good ball movement. What's up?
Like when it's a close game, just start messing with the tempo. Like just hold the ball. You know, try to run time off the clock, and then switch it up and start going fast again.
Yeah, there's no really punishment for holding the ball in high school.
Yeah, no.
Raymond gets into the lane, a charge call. RJ took the foul. And Colin got a lot of the brunt of that, trying to stretch his leg out.
Is that 2 fouls? Because he got
I believe
both
so.
of them?
Yeah, that's how I see it. He's at 4 now. He's at 3 actually, but
Yeah, 3.
timeout call from Coach Scott. No, his official timeout.
Huh? Oh, no, okay.
He just blew his whistle like 5 times.
Yeah.
Had to make sure that
Nobody was
everyone,
doing anything, right?
I don't know.
I mean, it's not like they were inbounding the ball.
You had to make sure everyone heard him.
Oh, man. All right, 2:48.
Yeah,
It feels like these games have been gone pretty fast. I guess they have. It's 8:51.
But it's a little quicker than usual. Well,
Yeah.
they haven't called a lot of fouls.
Yeah, it makes a huge difference.
Let's say, remember we talked about in the first game of the girls, Tiana got into foul trouble in the first like 4 minutes and never got another foul.
Oh, I'm
They
missing
just
a
kind of
bunch of
stopped
fouls
calling
too.
stuff.
Yeah.
So it's one of those where kind of like the Ohio State-Miami game, we were talking, we're like, damn, this game's over before 11. And I'm like, well, you don't call any penalties.
Yeah.
The game moves a lot quicker, doesn't it? No clock stoppages. I mean, it just keeps going. No reviews. Hasn't really been a long like review or like a long timeout review process or anything. So kind of just one of these games that goes pretty quickly and no complaints. Whetstone hits the deck and he'll walk with it.
Travel by. Possession goes to Down.
I do like our jersey, the side stripes though. Kind of the mix of the Flora blue and the red.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool. Mina straightaway tray. That went off the mark. He's not found the score sheet, but however, his impact has been on the defensive end. He was one of the main pieces of that first half for South Pointe. When their offense was struggling, he was able to keep AC Flora at bay. You know, he's one of the players that I like to be in church ball. You know, nice shot from Josh. He's just a lot better than I was. One of those pesky defenders that just doesn't stop.
Yeah.
Because I was horrible, but you know, at least I played defense. That was kind of my only thing. I was like a block a game. I was pretty good because they get in the paint, they won't suspect me. I just get my hand on the ball and just block it. Nice find to Raymond underneath, but Jordan Davis has other ideas, knocks it away. Big number 12 has been a main focal point of that defense in the middle, and Collins gonna get past half court. He does. Lusk here in the corner working against Hawkins, drives baseline, gets the right-handed block and finds the layup.
2 points.
First point since the first quarter. Falcons only down 13, now pressing on that far sideline. Keep it, no, just not keeping it in bounds. Davis, that would have been an awesome turn away three to kind of get down to a 10-point game with only a minute 10. And I think Coach Watson trying to get his team engaged for the final 70 seconds of this one. Falcons back in action. Technically next Wednesday, we'll try to do that game. We'll see if Jeff can do it or not. He's got a busy, again, we talked about a busy plate on his, busy couple of days for him. But Friday we will definitely be here hands already.
Yeah, Friday's easier.
Yeah, because you said it's just Fridays are really rough.
Oh, actually, we are practicing on Fridays though, but
oh.
well, varsity and JV are.
We'll make it.
So it's a lighter night.
We'll figure it out. Is what we'll do.
Yeah.
Three-pointer from Lusk off the mark. Now Hawkins is cherry picking on the other end. Couldn't collect it. He'll pass it into the corner. A three ball on the way from Stevenson. No good. He tries to bounce it over to Josh. A kickball violation on Phillips.
Kickball violation.
And then we'll come back in Butler. They'll take over for Stevenson in the final 42 seconds.
Surprised South Pointe shot there.
I am too. Just I figured after Hawkins didn't grab the ball on the other end, they kind of would hold it, but they did.
Yeah.
You know, it's been a slow offensive day for South Pointe. I guess they want to just see some shots fall here in the final couple minutes, but Jordan with the right wing three. That one bounces out, and South Pointe can hold this one for the final 30 and dribble it out and take this one home. And tough night of the nest here for AC Flores. A nice cut back door. Prince Butler gets on the score sheet, a two-pointer here at the end. Falcons will go 0-2 at the nest here. A long three from Whetstone off the mark. Josh grabs the board, puts a dunk up and good, just to punctuate a 18-point night for Josh Davis. And that will wrap it up, 51-38.
That's your final one with the score. AC Flora 38, South Pointe 51.
Well, Josh Davis at 18, the problem, no other player for AC Flora got past 6.
Yeah.
For South Pointe, they had 3 players with double figures, Phillips, Raymond, and Hawkins, all with double figures. Raymond Weaver 14, both Phillips and Hawkins with 13.
Yeah, it was just like a 4 or 5 minute segment in that second half.
Yeah, that really the third quarter was where we kind of got our life sucked out of us, and we really couldn't recover. One of those things where you want to knock off and pull it upset, you gotta have to keep on the gas, and we're just unable to do so for the full 32. Yeah, full 32. Placed a football-like time, so I'm like, how much minutes are in a basketball game?
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, South Pointe, they're the team to beat in the region.
Yeah, there's no shame in these losses.
Yeah.
This is probably the best team in the region, especially when, when
Yeah.
I was checking the Lancaster, they were 3-11 this year. Lancaster was state champions last year in 4A.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were. Well, they lost.
South Pointe taking any of their players.
I don't think
like the
so.
football team did.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, Lancaster's basketball team's a lot better than their football team, so theoretically. So a lot of players aren't leaving as much.
Yeah, for sure. All right, awesome.
All right.
Well, that was fun.
I mean, yeah, it's always fun to watch a good basketball game at the Nest.
Yeah.
Result may have not been what we wanted, but I always have fun watching.
Yeah. All right, we'll look for the win next Wednesday.
Yeah, next Wednesday,
and
Lancaster.
Friday. Awesome. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.